Hey, it's Singles Awareness Day. If you're single, I guess. Otherwise, for everyone else, it's Valentine's Day. This is the day where couples set high, impossible to achieve expectations on one another. You know what I'm talking about. She thinks this year she's going to get that big old diamond she's had her eye on, and he thinks he's going to get a mouth hug this year. But what happens is everyone ends up disappointed. Maybe Cupid's not doing his job. Yeah, it's Valentine's Day, a day where it's all about cards, candy, and flowers. Oh, and wine. Well, we can't forget about the wine. So why is Cupid such a big part of February 14th? I mean, a chubby little winged baby that carries a golden bow and love arrows. What's the deal with that? Well, in Greek mythology, Cupid was born out of the imaginations of the ancient Greeks. They called him Eros, and is often depicted not as a chubby-cheeked baby, but as a well-built young man. It was the Romans who called him Cupid. The most widely known myth today describes Cupid as the son of Aphrodite, the goddess of love, the Romans called Venus. Cupid's father, depending on which story is being told, was either Hermes, the god's messenger that the Romans called Mercury. Ares, the god of war, also known as Mars. So wait a minute, that would mean that Cupid's parents would have to be, they would have had to have been love and war. Love and war. That sounds about right, doesn't it? Or Zeus, king of the gods, also known as Jupiter. Wow, man, this is getting confusing, isn't it? Why don't we start from the beginning? When the universe was created and set in motion, where another much older myth tells a tale that Eros, Cupid's parents, are wind and darkness. He was born in a silver egg, and he was bisexual. Yep. With golden wings and 4 heads. 4 heads? Whoa! That certainly puts a new spin on that song, Twisted, doesn't it? My analyst told me I was right out of my head. The way he described it, he said I'd be better dead. Always got to get a musical number in here, you know? This Cupid, I got to tell you, was not a pleasant fellow. He was the creator of violent physical lust that caused chaos in heaven and on earth. He didn't have his love arrows at the time. He had a whip, or an axe, and when it touched a god or mortal, they were overcome by sexual desire. It had nothing to do with love. But as time moved on, Cupid's fierce lust was transformed and his violent passion disappeared into tales of romance. So this new and improved version of Cupid had his whip or his axe replaced with arrows or darts, piercing someone's heart and causing them to fall deeply in love. Oh, sorry. Some legends also say that Cupid was known to change his mind a lot. So not only did he carry golden arrows to make someone fall in love, but he also carried blunt lead-tipped arrows that made people fall out of love. Lead-tipped arrows? Not only do you fall out of love, but you get a good healthy dose of lead poisoning. Even Cupid himself accidentally pricked himself once with one of his own arrows and fell madly in love with a beautiful woman named Psyche. Cupid and Psyche eventually had a daughter together. And her name, ready? Her name was Voluptus, yeah. But that's another story for another day. During the 14th to the 17th century, artists created paintings that showed Cupid as a baby angel. Then those versions began to appear on Valentine's Day cards during the late 1800s. And thanks to mass media and marketing, it's the version of Cupid we've come to recognize to this day. But I gotta ask you something here, you know. Which would you prefer? The young and physically appealing Greek god or the cute, flying, chubby-cheeked infant? Just a thought. And speaking of thoughts, I thought I'd like to make something tropical today for Valentine's Day, because here where I live, all the flights to Mexico and the Caribbean have all been suspended until the end of April. So let's make a cocktail I call Love Potion number 9.5. You know, there's a lot of Love Potion number 9 cocktail recipes out there. And, you know, I read through them and, well, I decided, why not 9.5? I like creating my own cocktails, okay? Anyway, let's begin. We're gonna start with 1 ice cube in our blender. 1 ice cube. This is like what is that? That's about 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. So it's a fairly substantial ice cube. We only want 1. And the next ingredient is dragon fruit. Actually, this is a mix. It's a beautiful product. Dragon fruit, mangoes, pineapple, and coconut, all in one. Together at last. What is this, like an infomercial on dragon fruit? Now all I gotta do is open the bag here. If I was a dragon, I could just burn it open. Ah, there it is. Yeah. So what we want is a cup. Now a cup by volume, not by weight, of dragon fruit, mango, coconut, and pineapple. Yeah. In the blender. Okay, let's get serious now. We'll add some juices. I've got 1 ounce of fresh pressed pineapple juice. I've got 1 ounce of passion fruit. I didn't make it my own. Passion fruit juice. Yeah, I mean, it's Valentine's Day. Let's get passionate. 1 ounce, 30 ml. 1 ounce of coconut milk. 30 ml. Now for the fun part. Coconut rum. I'm going for 2 ounces, okay? Yeah, coconut. I got some El Dorado 12-year-old here. It's a lovely little rum. We're gonna go with 1 ounce, okay? And something I picked up at the liquor store. Wolfhead Banana Caramel. Believe it or not. This stuff is wonderful, actually. It's, I need a little taste here. It's, bananas right off the bat. It's not overly sweet. And caramel just flooding my mouth. Really long caramel finish. It's quite nice. I think it does go a long way, so we only need like a 1/2 ounce. Perfect. So all we do is blend it. Yeah, you want to blend until that ice cube is no longer, and everything is like creamy, rich, and smooth. Now, I made enough for 2 drinks because, well, you should make it that way, I'm thinking, because you and your sweetie can enjoy this together, right? Oh yeah, look at this. look at this. So basically you should end up with 16 ounces here, right? And garnish. Really, it doesn't really need a garnish, but why not? Strawberries tend to be kind of synonymous with Valentine's Day. Usually chocolate covered ones. Ooh, yeah. So, there we go. Yum. Well, let's give it a go. Which one? Which one? It doesn't really matter. Yeah, tropical. Wow, that's very nice indeed. Coconut flooding my mouth for sure. You gotta like coconut. The banana caramel is very subtle actually. The rum, the El Dorado 12-year-old, is there, believe it or not, because we only used an ounce, right? It's very, very tropical. Light, refreshing, smooth. So if you can't get away, you stay at home and make a couple of these and enjoy it with your sweetie. Cheers. And the next ingredient is dragon fruit. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. It's a dragon. It's a dragon. My life is a dragon. Okay. Cupid or no Cupid, you're going to have a fabulous Valentine's Day if you make a couple of these for you and your sweetie. And who knows, you might get some. You might get some nice vibes from this cocktail is what I meant. Watch some other Halloween videos. Valentine's Day is just like Halloween, man. Ah!
That's pretty funny.
Oh, crap. Is that it?